guy, and of course I'm going like this. Yes! Because guess what he always told me? You know, guys talk about girls. He said she's the most fantastic, beautiful, sensual, dynamic woman in the world. Well, nobody talks about their girlfriend like that. The reason he didn't marry her is because her kids didn't like her, and they were forming a platoon around her, saying, "Ma, you don't need to marry that bum. You know, he didn't work, didn't have a job. I've been working since the age of 8, worked my way through university, was a teacher, was a corporate guy." You know what I mean? No Johnny come lately here. To get my drift, even though my first name is John. So anyway, I said, "Baby, don't cry." And she said, "Don't cry." Her name is Tabra. Isn't that great? I call her Tabs. I said, "Tabs, don't cry." I said, "The sun's going to shine tomorrow whether you like it or not. It'll be okay." I went right home. I was on an airplane, and I got off the airplane. There were 3 emergency messages from her. It never mattered. The minute I heard her voice, I fell in love with her. So I went home and called her and talked to her for 4 hours. Next day, I wrote her a letter. Next day, I wrote her a letter and talked to her some more. Next day, I talked to her some more and wrote her a letter. Next day, I wrote her a letter and talked to her some more. Next day. About the 8th day in, she says, "You know, Ken always said how nice you were." I said, "Well, he always spoke so highly of you." She says, "You know, Johnny La Madrid, I've seen pictures of you." Yes. You're sort of El Guapo. You know what that means in Spanish, El Guapo?
No.
The handsome.
The handsome one. El Guapo. The handsome one.
That's you,
So,
man.
Yeah, you're sort of handsome, all right, in a rugged kind of a way. You know what I mean? Of course, guys aren't my thing, but that's okay. Anyway, you're definitely not pretty. Okay, can we agree on that?
Me or my girlfriend?
No, you are not pretty.
How about this beard, though, huh?
Oh, hey, you're a stud. But how about this beard, huh?
He has a pretty nice
You
beard.
got a
the
pretty
gray
nice
fox.
beard.
Hey, look
Yeah,
at
the
mine.
silver fox.
Yeah, look at mine. Stay thirsty, my friend. So guess what happened?
What?
I met her at 5:30 in the evening on September 15th, coming back on the plane from New York to see my Yankees play. And, by the way, I'm burning my air conditioner, so you can say I'm burning my gas and losing my ass for you. Isn't that nice? Plus, I don't have VO, and I speak English, and I know where I'm going, and the cab's clean. Is that great or what?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so I met her at 5:30 on the 15th of September 2008, and on the 1st of November at 3:35 in the afternoon on a Saturday, I proposed over the phone, sight unseen, except for a little picture. I said, "Will you marry me?" She said, "Yes, 1,000 times yes." I said, "Okay." Then I made plans to go see her, so in February that next year, I flew down to see her for Valentine's Day. I come off the plane, and my call sign in the Navy was Cobra 7. It stands for lethal and lucky, okay? And I got these aviator glasses on, and I got this really badass United States Naval Academy hat on. And I'm looking really lean and mean and beautiful, right? I got a hard sharpener marked, a blue blazer. I got the Tiffany tie with the mauve tie with the striped shirt,
mauve.
alternate colored shirt with the gray slacks
Looking
and the
good.
Ferragamo shoes, right?
Looking good.
Looking fine as wine. And I called her and I said, "Is that you approaching?" You know, old Navy word. You know, bogey's approaching at 800 yards. Anyway, "Is that you approaching?" She said. She calls me the Admiral. I love it. She said, "Yes, Admiral, it's me." I couldn't believe it. I was like a monkey on meth. You know what I mean? I went berserk. And so I walked over because I only carried a valise. I walked over. She's a redhead. She's 5'2". I walked over. I put my arm around her back, pressed her close to me, reached down, and I gave her a French kiss from Paris. She said, "What's a French kiss from Paris?" That means you stay there till the lights go on. So she pushed me away and she said, "Mr. La Madrid." I said, "What?" She said, "I don't believe a public displays of affection." And I said, "Well, I've talked to you for 500 hours, I've written you 60 letters, and I know who you are, and I know what I want, and I want to tell you something, baby. The Navy's landed, and the Liberty Bell has been rung, and we're going AWOL." And so we went another 20 feet, and I kissed her again. She said, "Please don't." I said, "I respect you, but you've got to give it up to me. Kiss me again, baby." So by the time we got to her SUV, she was so frustrated and shook up. She got in her car and she ran through 3 stop signs. So I said, "Pull over and park." She said, "Why?" I said, "You're a lousy driver. We just met." I said, "I'm going to tell you something else about you. You don't love yourself enough. Every day I get up in the morning, I go like this. why do you do that? I said, because I love me. And if I don't love me, I can't love you. And if I can't love you, I can't love me. So I got to love me first. So you got to love yourself some more. She said, what else do you want to tell me, old great admiral? I said, listen, you haven't been loved enough, and I'm here to put that part on. So there you go. That's how we met, and that's our story.
Very nice. Sounds like a match made in heaven.
Well, not exactly, because now I got to give up my job, which I've had for 42 years, my profession. I got to ship 1,500 volumes of books, and there's no place for my stuff, and I got to leave my primary care physicians and my friends. But the question is it worth it? It's like a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue, $200 a fifth, you know. Is it worth it? Yes. Now, this woman is very beautiful. You know, she's exceptionally beautiful. Are you aware of that, young man?
My girlfriend.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know.
No, are you aware though that she's not just an average gal?
Yeah, we get asked if we're famous all the time in New York. It's
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Well, let me tell you how beautiful she is. You ready?
All right.
Have you ever heard of a guy that used to play jazz by the name of Duke Ellington?
Yeah, I've heard of
Well,
him.
Duke Ellington had a grandfather that loved the curve of a turned ankle, if you get my drift.
I'm not sure that I do.
In other words, he loved it when the girls would have their skirts on and they would turn their ankles and you could see their bare ankles.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the Duke wrote a book called Music is My Mistress. It was his biography. And Duke was quite a ladies' man. But this is what Duke's grandfather would say to all the beautiful women he met, of which your girlfriend qualifies because she's most beautiful. We say más bonitas, more beautiful, okay? Más bonitas. So you ready? And you can say this to her until the day you ask her and they have the priest or whoever's going to marry you and you say, I do. Okay, you can even incorporate this in your wedding vows and you can remember. Have you got a good memory?
Yep.
Here we go then. From God's, the very Spirit of God, to my ears, to my lips, to your mind, I'm going to pay your future wife this compliment. I'm going to step out and be bold. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Pretty can always get prettier, but beauty compounds itself. Hello, beautiful.
Oh.
Oh,
Did you hear that,
I knocked
Meg?
myself out. I tell you what. I mean, nobody's ever said anything.
Can we just pretend I said that to you?
Yes,
Sure.
yes. Pretty can always get prettier, but beauty compounds itself. Hello, beautiful. And every day you say to her, if you really love her, say, I love, what's your first name, miss?
Meg.
Meg?
Yeah.
Just Meg?
Just
like for
Meg.
Meg?
Yep.
One night I was out drinking a keg, and then I realized I could be with Meg. I forgot that keg and went with Meg.
You wrote a song for
Got over my head. Anyway, listen.
This is a pretty sweet song.
Every day you could say to her, Meg, do you have a nickname?
No, Meg is my nickname.
Her real name's Marjorie.
Well, that's a great name.
It's a nice name.
Margie.
Doesn't rhyme with as much.
Yeah, but anyway. Okay, Meg, listen, here's the thing. Every day, what's your name, young man?
My name is Jordan.
Oh my God, he's got the big J name, Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Good luck.
Yeah, King Jordan. Jordash. Jordan. Anyway, listen.
Don't
Jordan.
call me Jordash.
No, I'm just trying to work words here.
All right.
I'm a wordsmith. So here's the thing, Jordan. Every day you can say to her, Meg, not only do I think you're beautiful, I love you. But more importantly than that, remember now? Not only do I think you're beautiful, but I love you. But more importantly than that, as a man to a woman, I want you to know something. Well, what is it you want me to know? Are you ready, Jordan?
Uh-huh.
I respect you.
That's it?
That means, you know what that means, Jordan?
What's that?
That means every day of my life, because I love you and I respect you, I will be your caballero. I will be your gentleman. I will be your prince. I will be your knight.
You're
I
El
will-
Guapo.
well, you're handsome, but you want to respect her because that's your job.
Hey, how do you say beard in Spanish? How can I say I will be your beard?
Oh, really? I'm not sure how to say beard or hair.
I will
but-
be your blanket. How do I say that?
Oh, Chihuahua. blank and I think about that one. How about your Sancho, your sidekick? Sancho.
Yes, yeah, I like
Sancho.
that. I will be your Sancho.
Yeah. Were you thinking about proposing, or are you just too new to romance?
Oh, no, yeah. I'm not there,
You
man.
just turned red. Your face just turned red. You turned 4 colors of red.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
How old are you?
27.
And how old are you, Meg?
28.
Meg, move on. I would give him about 12 more months. You know, and I'll tell you why.
I'm a pretty nice guy, man. I do a lot of good stuff
but
for
here's
her.
the point, okay? Charity starts at home. 12 more months. Meg, her biological clock's moving. Besides that, listen to this. Besides that, 12 months, that's 18 months. No decision is a decision. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you're not. I hate to say this, Jordan, and you're a nice guy. And I don't care if you pay me or don't pay me. And, you know, if you want to be mean to me, you can. But I'm going to tell you something. You're lucky to have her.
Yeah.
She is like a queen of the world. She's like a queen, and you can be a king. But you can only be a king if you make her your queen, because she's got the power.
Yeah, that's what you're
And
telling me.
what do you do in real life, Meg?
I work in philanthropy.
In philanthropy. And where did you take your degree? Where did you go to college?
I went to a school called McAllister in Minneapolis.
Oh, please, I know that school. It's the one where they run naked at night.
They do run naked
Yeah,
at night.
I've watched it many times on my video. You know, have you ever done that run?
I have not, sadly.
Oh, see there? She's a cut above, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's going to see Meg running naked. You know?
No.
Anyway, McAllister's a tough school. So you took a degree from there. And then what did you do?
Then I moved to New York.
And you met him how?
My sister went to school with him.
Yes, and where did he go to school?
At Lewis and Clark, here.
Oh, party school.
Yeah, it's no Reed College, man, but it's pretty nice.
Yeah, well, Reed College has got some real problems. They've had 2 kids die there from drug overdoses in the last 2 years.
Yeah, it's a
And
bad
they
scene.
think it's cute. And finally, the district attorney dropped down on them and said, hey, listen, we're not going to allow you to transfer drugs back and forth and do goofy stuff like that. And if you think you are, you go ahead and have party on. We'll have undercover enforcement agents there. It's bullshit to be brilliant and to throw your life away.
Yeah,
You know, one guy,
that's their whole scene at Reed College.
Yeah, well, you know, they want to be environmentally friendly, but they're stuck on stupid. See, one nice thing about my company's the only company since 1930. We have 0 tolerance for drugs. If you want to use pot, go ahead, but don't drive a taxi. You know what I mean?
That's totally
Yeah,
reasonable.
if you want to drink alcohol, do it, but don't do it 12 hours before your shift. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
anyway, I just think she's exceptional. She's got a great smile, a great sense of humor. She's aware of herself. She's got a sense of compassion.
She's pretty smart and funny.
Yeah, and you know what? How can I say this, Jordan? I know what do you do?
I work in advertising.
Yeah. You're not going to find a finer girl in New York. In New York City. In fact, in New York City, there's a lot of bad girls.
That's
So,
true.
you know, it's almost like God said, go to New York and meet Jordan. You know? So
That's
how
what
did
happened.
You, yeah. So,
I stayed with her. Her sister is a friend of mine from college, and I stayed with her on my drive out to New York.
well,
And she said, "Hey, I have a sister in Brooklyn. You should meet her when you get there." And I
and
did.
so when you met her, what did you think? First impressions, first 2 minutes, what did you think?
I took her. Our first date was to a bar in, where was it? The West Village, maybe.
Yeah. But what do I want to know? When you first saw her, what was your first impression?
I was like, God damn.
Well, now you're talking. Now you're being real. See, because you know what she is? Let me tell you how beautiful she is. Because you've got to remember this. When you're married and you've got 5 kids. Are you ready?
Oh my God.
Okay. All right, for you, Meg, we'll make an exception. 3 kids. Okay? All right, you ready for this?
All right.
She's so beautiful. So ask me, Jordan, how beautiful is Meg?
How beautiful is Meg?
Meg is so beautiful. She's Venus de Milo with arms.
You hear that, Meg?
You've been working on that one.
Hey, I
haven't
gotta
you?
have the greatest pickup lines. How do you think I gotta go 20 years younger than me? I'm giving you my best pickup lines. Come on.
Oh yeah, I'm taking notes, man. Trust me.
Now, let me give you. I'm not gonna be around. I could be dead. I got congestive heart disease, so I probably won't be around when you get engaged and get married. And I've had 4 heart procedures, and I take every day, one day at a time. And I'm not too serious because, you know, I'm 68, and the doctors did 2 procedures on me 4 weeks ago, and they just said basically watch your diet, exercise, and hope for the best. I said, okay, no problem. I had a quadruple bypass and all that stuff, and I take meds and all that. But I'm going to give you because I have high hopes for you. I hope someday you'll pursue her and ask her to be married, and you'll get engaged, and you'll be married. I hope that. I have a great sense of, how do you say it, balance with you two.
Yeah?
Yeah, but you might have to trim up the beard a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah, but the hair is nice. I like that.
Thanks. That's why she dates me, is because mostly for the beard and because I'm good at opening things like jars and bottles and stuff. Yeah.
Is that
He's
right, babe?
really good at opening jars.
But what do you like about him other than that? I mean, what is there? What did you think about him when you first met him?
Well, I didn't think we were on a date, so...
you just thought, do I have to spend time with this guy?
Yeah, he was my sister's friend.
So you figured, well, I just... But
Yeah.
at what point did you warm up to him?
He brought me some chocolate cake.
Okay, now here's what I want to
She
say.
saw my tattoo. That's when
So now-
when I was in.
Let's move ahead, okay? Now you're married and now you're on your honeymoon. Now I'm going to give you my seminar that I give all newlyweds. So you're lucky. I mean, you don't even have to be engaged. I'm going to give you this seminar.
Lucky us.
But I'm planting the seeds. Yeah, I'm saying, ask her to marry you, get married, be happy, and live a long life. But I'm planting the seed. But since you're not engaged and since you're not getting married, I'm going to give you my seminar anyway because I may die and you may never see me again. Or you want to hear the seminar?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
All this is very good. You can use this for the rest of your life. Remember, you're always going to tell her I love you, but what's more important, you're very beautiful, but I respect you. Because without respect, you cannot have love. You must always respect her as a woman and as a person. And you must lay down your life every day for her if you marry her. Otherwise, you're just flotsam and jetsam. You're just another guy out of the barn. It doesn't have any meaning. You've got to pay a price for her love. But let's get back to my seminar. Here it is. You ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Money comes and goes. Maybe one day you make it, one day she makes it, one day you don't have it. Money comes and goes. Your friends come and go. One day they're in New York, the next day they're in Poughkeepsie, and they're gone. They come and go. Your family comes and goes. Your parents get old, die, and fade away. It's just life. Money comes and goes. Your friends come and go. Your family comes and goes. Your health comes and goes. One day he's got a cold. One day you got pneumonia. One day he breaks a leg, you break a finger. Okay? Money comes and goes, friends come and go, your health comes and goes. What else was it? Money, friends, family comes and goes. So money comes and goes, friends come and go, family comes and goes, and your health comes and goes. But remember what I'm going to tell you. What airline are we going to?
It was Continental. I guess maybe it's United
same,
now.
yeah,
I don't really know.
So remember this, watch my hands. As long as you have each other, because two make a whole, right? As long as you have each other, Jordan and Meg, you have everything in life you're ever going to need. It's not about money. It's not about your health. It's not about your friends. It's not about your family. It's about you two and being in love. There you go.
You should be a counselor.
I don't know about that. I gotta put flat tire, no. Oh my God, that gal's been out there for 5 hours. It's terrible. Okay, $38.